Jay, I saw a clip yesterday featuring Will.I.Am. Looks like he was being interviewed, and he was expressing that he was a feminine man and he was not ashamed. So, when you hear something like that, what comes to your mind?
That Will.I.Am said he's a feminine man. I don't like it. Not a fan of it. You know, I guess it's reality. I overheard him saying something about the '90s, and I think that the '90s and now, yes, there's some differences, but I think that the problem has always been about you got to let people know what you're doing, what you are, and people don't want to be put in situations where, um, they're just they're not sure of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So, you got some greasy people out in this world. You have the down low brothers, and you got this, I don't know what the fancy name to call the sisters, because you got sisters who on it like that too. Um, you got all of the different LGBTQ whatever. It's not up to me to keep up with all of that. But I think that universally everybody should know where everybody's playing field is. You know what I'm saying? Everybody should know if you are attracted to men or women or whatever the case may be, so people know how to move around you. And that was the thing that I think that made a lot of people uncomfortable. Of course, the world made you feel uncomfortable about gay people, but I think that people have grown out of that because most people have somebody that's gay in their family that they love, and so you get a chance to understand how to navigate that space. But the feminine brother thing, I just think it's very toxic. And then here we are with the celebrity who with the celebrity sound bites, and as I always say, talk about the lottery ticket syndrome. That trickles down to other individuals. Yes, you have a whole lot of men, especially black men, raised by a mother and have sisters and aunts and all that other stuff like that. But I'm still one of those people fighting for men to be men and women to be women. I think that is a difference between who you have sex with and what gender you are. I think even if you decide you want to have sex with a man, you still should be a man. Even if you decide to have sex with another woman, you should still be a woman. That's what everybody's fighting for. Everybody's fighting for you to be gay and you to be able to sleep with who you want to sleep with. I don't believe in gay lifestyle because I don't think it's a heterosexual lifestyle. I think that all that stuff, you're determined who you are by who you choose to love and to interact with sexually. And that's nobody's business. So it's not a lifestyle if it shouldn't be anybody's business. I shouldn't judge you for who you have sex with. I shouldn't even know because it should be none of my business. Vice versa. So everybody, what they do behind closed doors is never should have been anybody else's business. It should be on things that's amongst consenting adults. And once consenting adults make decisions, it's nobody else's decision as long as it's not hurting anybody else. But creating a narrative that is cool for men to be feminine, I don't like it personally. I'm not a fan of that. I think that men should be men because people should know who you're dealing with. They should know that they're dealing with a man. I'm not a fan of the Olympics and all that other stuff where men is competing against women and beating up on women. I can be in a Taibo fighter and I'm fighting against these women, if Taibo's still a thing. I'm sitting there like, I don't want no woman, no man hitting no woman. I don't care what he say he is. You know what I'm saying? I don't want him doing that. You know what I mean? So, like, a lot of this stuff to me doesn't make any sense. But I think that's dangerous for these celebrities to start with that nonsense. It was a word for feminine acting men that were heterosexual, and they were called metrosexuals back in the day. I can't give you a complete definition of it, but we were able to identify with like, oh, nah, yeah, he likes girls, but he metro. You know what I'm saying? He was the fashion god. You know what I mean? He knew what to do, whatever. But he had, he dated women. At least that's what we was under the impression of, and that was cool. Nobody wanted to do nothing to him. Not that I remember. You know what I'm saying? But again, making it has to be like it has to be a thing. Like as he said, you didn't have a dad around. So that means it was an imbalance. It was an imbalance that created that in you. So let's talk about how we fix those balances, how we properly balance the scale so that you can get your proper dose of, testosterone and estrogen. Because I think we need both. We need to get that nurturing from our mother, and we need to get that, that other thing from our dads. But we just have to stop making it seem like everything's okay. It's okay. You're living. We're going to figure it out. But when a celebrity says that, now people are trying to be that. And it's not because of negative circumstances. You're trying to be that. And that's where we're going down the wrong path.